Hi, this is Seth from Ageless, and I wanted to pop on today to talk to you a little bit about some of the shockwave treatments we offer. Now, a lot of people know about shockwave for pain. It's often used for things like rotator cuff tears, adhesive capsulitis or frozen shoulder, IT band issues, plantar fasciitis, hip pain, back pain, things like that. But what fewer people know is that it's also great for pelvic health. So, pelvic floor tension and dysfunction can show up in a lot of ways. You can have bladder issues, you can have issues with sexual function, you can have issues with hip pain or low back pain that all show up from pelvic floor dysfunction. So this gentle, non-invasive external treatment can be used to provide support to the area. So it uses acoustic shock waves, and those acoustic shock waves create pressure waves that go through the tissue, and they stimulate circulation, they soften connective tissue. I often use it as part of a plan to improve people's posture. For women, you often see help with bladder urgency and leakage, chronic hip and lower back discomfort, dryness, and pain in intimate situations are also often improved. For men, it's often used to improve circulation, so it helps with intimate function, and it also can help with urinary issues in men, especially those who have had prostate removal. So it's targeted acoustic waves that stimulate the body's natural healing response. A little ultrasound gel is applied, and then the machine goes, oh, there it goes. The machine goes kind of thumpity, 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 and you can feel circulation coming back into the area. And when I trained, they taught us to tell people that they should not expect results till 2 weeks after the 5th treatment. Well, that has not turned out to be true at all. So I had a woman today who I was working on who, after 1 treatment, she no longer had urgency to the point that she would lose the contents of her bladder before making it to the bathroom. And instead, she still had some urgency, but she was able to make it every time. And I know that does not seem huge to you, but for a person who works, like, that is gigantic. And that was after 1 gentle treatment. So this time we increased the intensity so that it would be deeper. She was able to tolerate it well, and I can't wait to see how her healing process continues. Those treatments are very inexpensive. It's $100 for a single treatment, or you get a package of 6 for $500. The typical course of therapy is weekly for 3 or 4 treatments, and then every 2 weeks, and then you back it off to once a month to maintain. And those treatments are done in the office by me. My name is Seth McLaughlin. I'm a nurse practitioner who's a family nurse practitioner, but also advanced practice holistic nurse. And I have 23 years experience in body work. And so because I've done body work for so long, we treat more than just the areas most people do. Like, a lot of people will do shockwave right where it hurts, but we treat the whole fascial line that's affected. So if someone has plantar fasciitis, we're treating the calves, the hamstrings, sometimes the buttocks and the back. And when you get slack in any of those areas, it takes pressure off of the painful area. For women, often the treatments are done by Amber Porter. She's been with us for 10 years, and she's wonderful. The way the treatments are done, your privacy is always very respected. The sheet's folded back to reveal the crease between the thigh and the groin, but there's no point where your genitals are exposed or it's done internally. For men, the treatment on the pelvic floor is done, but there is also treatment on the genitals themselves. If you have any questions, give us a call at 423-952-5300. We offer free consults. I'm happy to talk with you about it and see if it's something that can help you. And, I'm just really passionate about helping people have their best life. And this is one way that we can help you get there. We do sometimes combine it with pelvic floor physical therapy. There are several great pelvic floor practices in town. There's Impassion, there's Flourish, there's Pelvic and Sexual Wellness. I'm so butchering that last one. I'm so sorry. But there are multiple practices that really specialize in the strengthening, stretching, balancing out your musculature part. But sometimes just that direct work on the pelvic floor can be so helpful with the shockwave device. So give us a call if you'd like help. The number is 952-5300, and you can always schedule on our website, agelessintegrative.com. Thanks and have a good day.